Oh, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good Friday. I did just notice even they announced how many Woe Chiens were defeated. I was not expecting, pleasantly surprised to see 6 million of them defeated. I don't know. Oh, we might as well claim it as well, actually, while I'm here. Because I do believe it should just be... Yeah, I want to see how many Terror Shards we get first. Kind of curious, because I think it was an extra amount per 100,000 over. Yeah, 100 of each. Also, the Petra Berry, I might as well claim... Oh, okay. I've already claimed it. There we go. We might as well claim this while we're here. Gotta make sure to claim it before the 30th of September, because that is when it all ends. So, if you haven't already, get on the game, claim it. You do not need to have participated in the raids. 909. Sorry, I'm just doing some checks quickly. Right, that's all good. So yes, 6 million defeated. Pleasantly surprised about that. I was thinking it was going to be a lot less than that, but 6 million is definitely not bad. Why don't you want to look at me? Look at me. Look at me. There we go. $6 million. That's insane. I reckon part of me thinks Xian Pao will be much higher. If I was a betting person, I would bet that it would be more. And then the only other thing I don't like is the Cherish Ball. It's annoying that it's Cherish Ball. I would like the ability to change the Pokeball. Like, I don't need to be given a Cherish Ball, but, you know, change it so it could be something other than a Cherish Ball. By the way, it is what it is, but welcome in, Gecko. Welcome in, Greg. Hope you're both doing well. I do kind of want to go and hunt Charcadet a bit, but I know Charcadet is an absolute pain to spot. Riabi, you should get the Switch 2 by the end of September. Oh, lucky you. There you go. I did a boo-boo today. I've done a boo-boo. I've discovered a new addiction. And it's bad. Oh, but it's cool. It's a cool one, and unfortunately, the can't tell cow. But the first purchase has been made. I would have said by accident, but it kind of was by accident. I was not expecting for them to accept my my offer, but they did, and I was pleasantly surprised. Oh yeah, no, I know. That's when that's what I'm waiting for before I start shiny hunting it. It's the only thing that it's the only reason that I'm looking forward to doing that last one. But I know that doesn't come into fruition until like the middle to late stage September, sorry. What's the new addiction? I did some thinking the other night. I think I talked about it a bit yesterday. low population Pokemon cards, graded cards. So I have been looking, and I've made a purchase. There's a couple of things that I might be looking at getting soon, but they're low population PSA 10 cards. So this came about by the I was sitting there thinking, man, I want to get integrated cards, but whenever anyone gets integrated cards, it always seems like they always go after chase cards. So the one I use as an example is the Flying Charizard from 151. Only 151 full art card. There is an awful lot of them on the market. Let me have a look, because I can find out the exact number of them that's on the market. And then when you hear this number, you'll be surprised on why they cost so much. Although, to give you an idea, I can get a card from the year 2000 that only has a population of under 100 for, like, I can get 3 of them for the same price as one Charizard, which is insane. I am blind on chat for a minute, so give me a second. No. Create. See if I did that correctly. I did. So, PSA 10s. Oh my goodness, there's even more than I thought there was. There is 20,000 of them. So, I do not understand why on earth they cost so much money when there's so many of them on the market. But my thinking was, and my thought process always has been, I'd like to collect, if I'm collecting something like graded cards, I kind of want it to be at the point where they're like a trophy, you know? So low population is kind of my goal. I'm aiming for under 1,000 population. Ideally, older cards that have low pop are more what I desire than newer cards with low pop. Because newer cards with low pop could potentially get higher pop. Population being the number of cards that are graded at that level. So I was like, yeah, I'll end up with one. I did a boo-boo though. I ended up acquiring a new-ish card that has a low-ish population, and I might end up with another one, but we'll see. We'll see. But no, now I've gone, well, that's a cool idea for maybe some birthday presents for my brothers, is kind of just like, you know, here's this card of a Pokemon you like, but as well, it's really rare because there's only 100, 200 of these on the planet, you know? So that was kind of my thought process behind it. The only problem is I don't want to get any like brand new cards, like 2022, 2022 onwards maybe, but I want to be cautious because of the fact that obviously a lot more cards could come due to the fact that, you know, they're new enough that maybe not everyone has gone through them. So I ended up I put a bid on, it's like an £8 card at the minute, but I've put a bid on for one that has like a population of 54. But the problem is that, again, it's a 2025 card, so having that having a population that low at this point in time isn't indicative of what it's going to be in the long run. But if I can get it for what I've put my bid on, and I'm keeping to my bid limit, if I can get it for that, I'll be happy, no matter even if it is more than that. But I got 1 card for a steal, so the only thing I had to have a crash course because I've not looked at graded cards before, and I was honestly petrified of potentially getting duped. I was like, if I'm going to do this, I want to make sure I'm going in with the best mindset possible of I'm not going to get duped. So I'm working very hard to keep tabs on everything. Do I think the cards I'm going to be looking at are going to be dupes? Fakes? No. Let's be honest. The cards are not very high value. It's not like I'm trying to get the Charizard 151, I'm going for, cards that don't have 20,000 other ones on the market. But that just goes to show you how much the market has exploded. Because of the fact that these newer cards have so many of them graded. And I'm trying to do it so it's not overly expensive. I bought 1 as a gift. I'm gonna buy another 2 as a gift. And see, and then see what the response is on that. I was actually thinking of not doing that. I might have to have a look. No, I might have to inquire about that. Anyway, great. It's going good. I hope your week is going well. I hope you're all looking forward to the weekend. You're getting in one? There we go. Hey Zilla, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope it's going well. But no, I've kind of have gone into the mindset now of I'm gonna put the YouTube stuff towards some cool things. So I'm trying to see if I can build my collection. There might be a payout this month. I think I'm like 7p off of a payout, so by the time, I think I've got until the 26th or something like that, which will definitely go over, so that gives me 1 card to get. Depends if I sell my bits on eBay. If I sell my bits on eBay, I might be able to get a couple more, but I'm trying to be good. Good, just getting back from listening to Carry On Wayward Sons. Nice. 8 No Stopping Us Now. And Bad Reputation. Nice. Not really listened to music to clear your mind for a while. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Just woke up after a long night shift. So you're thinking of double shiny hunting. Ooh, nice. When I started reading that, I thought it was, I'm thinking of celebrating. Oh, I'm thinking of doing a double shift. I'm thinking, Gordon Bennett, don't do a double shift. Belly drum is pointless, unfortunately. I feel sorry for the person who thinks belly hands iron drum is still the way to go. Unfortunately, for this raid, it is not. Like, God, don't do a double shift. That would be just absolutely insane. No, double hunt. What are you hunting for? What are you thinking of hunting for? No, metronome works. Man, I reckon there's gonna be more than 6 million noodles defeated. You'd love some recommendations? It's at full odds, so you're thinking of SOS, just so you can sit back and do SOS hunting while doing some DAs? Yeah, that would definitely be... That would definitely be a good thing to do. Why not? I mean, if you're thinking of doing... I mean, if you're doing SOS, I mean, obviously you could go for like an Eevee. Eevee would be a nice, cool, chill one. Come on. Yeah, Eevee. Because Eevee, if you just chill and do it with Eevee, you just continue it going. And then if you get lots and lots, then that's fine. Trying to figure out Pinsir because it's hasn't been nice. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be too bad. Come on, try and get one more. Come on, get me in. So normal Sun and Moon, you have all the Pokemon 3DS games. So good, you deal SOS CVs. I mean, again, SOS is just, it's one where you keep going, right? So you can get one, I mean, well, no, you get one, it ends. But Eevee's a good target because you can do a lot with Eevee. It's a versatile shiny, right? If you want an Espeon, you can get an Espeon. If you want an Umbreon, you can get an Umbreon. If you know, and this because there's so many, you can keep going until you get like all of them. It's a nice, easy one. Nice, easy one, in my opinion. Very versatile. Nothing wrong with versatile shinies. Or versatile evolutionary lines. Again, Routes is another really good one. Because Routes, you can kind of just do the same thing, you know? You get a Routes, you can get Curlier, you can get Gallade, you can get... Well, it's not quite the same. But, you know, kind of... It's one of those situations where, you know, you can branch the evolutionary line to whatever one you'd prefer. I'm trying to think of any other ones. I mean, obviously, you can go for ones that have branch evolutions, like... Poliwag. You could go... Oddish, kind of one of those as well. A lot of streamers, you know, love Routes. Routes... No offense to anyone who loves Routes. You know, there's nothing wrong with Routes. Routes is a very easy one to love. I feel like it's an easy answer. But it also, I guess, again, another thing that comes into it to a degree is age, right? Like, if you started playing in those older games, you might have a good fondness for Routes. Again, nothing wrong with that. It's like, for me, I know I'm more a fan of, well, I really like Garchomp and Lucario and all of that, but that's because that's my gen that I started playing, so it's kind of a bias towards that gen. Plenty of options. Yeah, why not, Zilla? Why not go for it? Fan of Gen 3 or 4? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Well, there's nothing wrong. Me, I think I'm a 4 or 5. Again, I hadn't played in the originals. I started in Sinnoh, so I did Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold. Then I did Unova. So to a degree, I kind of had most of them up until that point. The only ones I were missing was Ruby and Sapphire. Because again, Heart Gold kind of has Gen 1 and Gen 2. So, in both games, so you kind of get that experience. But I really, obviously, then I went into Gen 5 and I was like, wow, these are all completely different Pokemon. And I absolutely loved it. Like, I'm one of, not the few, but I feel like Unova was a very decisive gen for a lot of people. It was kind of a situation where they were like, well, we're trying to soft launch or soft reboot the series. So you can't get, you know, the Pokemon you adore until post-game. You can only get new Pokemon through the main story. But I really liked that. But then again, I had no real attachment to a load of the other Pokemon. First was Gen 8, but you love Gen 4 a lot. Oh yeah, Gen 5 and yeah, Gen 6 has some pretty cool Pokemon as well. All ready to go. Did I ready up? I did. Is there anything else that I needed to do today? No, don't think so. Don't think so. Chill evening time. But that being said, you know, I'm half hoping for Gen 10 they do the same thing as Gen 5. A soft reboot of the game. And I say soft reboot because then in Gen 5 they kind of changed it up. They changed it back to more normal. Sorry, Gen 6. I'm getting confused on my gens. That's the only problem. Some people have iron hands, but they have the wrong idea for this fight. I think a lot of people kind of have come to the conclusion that belly drum, drain punch, but the problem is drain punch does not work because of the fact... Oh, well, the belly drum doesn't work because it has haze. Oh, no, that's true. Annihilate also works quite well for this. Annihilate, Drain Punch, Metronome, exactly the same build as Iron Hands, which is pretty smart. Oh, press the lies. Welcome in, Alexa. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Friday. You're looking forward to the weekend. Your week has been good. Oh, I'm doing good. Nice chill day, ending with some chill hunts. Looking forward to some, well, I was going to say a chill weekend. My weekend is actually rather busy. So I'm not looking forward to a chill weekend, unfortunately. Very busy weekend. Tomorrow I'm busy. Sunday I'm busy. I've got no time to just chill. Which is a shame. I'm going to disconnect because of camping Wi-Fi. Ooh, okay. Oh man, I love camping. I should go camping though. I should try and go camping. Using Gallade with Drain Punch and Justified ability as well, so it gets an attack boost from dark moves. Ah. Problem is that Champ How doesn't really use a lot of dark moves. I've seen it use more ice moves. I know it does have crunch. So you're kind of doing your part on that bit. But again, you do Metronome, it's an extra boost, right? It's an extra boost in attack, so why not do it? I'm really tempted to buy that. There we go. Boom! Quick fill out. Quick party fill out as well. Ruination as well. Yeah, but again, you're taking the possibility of it hitting you with Ruination. I find that it's not guaranteed to hit you, and then even then it could still miss. It's not bad. I obviously am more leaning towards the Iron Hands, Metronome, Drain Punch, because that's kind of what I had already built. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Welcome in, Sammy. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Friday's going well. Just focus on Drain Punch. And I want a shiny. I want both Armorage and Cerulege shiny. Urshifu's not bad. Again, close combat. That's a really bad choice in my opinion. No, I think it depends because sometimes the stat clear can help you with that, but you know, you're taking chances on it and seems like it's a risk I wouldn't worth taking, you know. It's a shame because I was really hoping that I could use Volcarona for this as well, but unfortunately not. I could Terrasilize there and I didn't, like an idiot. Is there any point in me bothering? It's gonna be KO'd before too long, isn't it? I will say, I don't know how long are we going on today. We might as well do it. But we'll see. No, I didn't run into any problems with my Volcarona. I just felt like I was just letting the team down a little bit, but then I felt like I was also getting targeted a bit more. Hi, Mercury. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good weekend. See you sometime next week. Enjoy your music. I'm sure you will. Wow, Metal Blade really doesn't do as much damage as I was thinking it was going to. Urshifu did more damage, but look at the damage Urshifu took. Right, for me, I don't know if that trade-off is exactly worth it. There we go. But yeah, chill evening. Bit of hunting, maybe some wild roaming. Oh, actually, I should see what other shinies, what other outbreaks we got. Charcadet would be cool, but I think I'm gonna wait for the proper event and do it then. I kind of don't want it to load it up the raid now. I think this raid goes on for another week, right? If I'm remembering correctly. What is it as well? Hold up, I want to see. Have they posted it yet? No. What is it with the Pokemon UK website, Twitter account, and not post? Oh, no, sorry, just the Pokemon Twitter account, not posting the same as the Japanese account. That really annoys me. Ooh, Rhyperior. It's so easy for them to basically just post the exact same thing but in English, but they haven't. It's like, if I didn't look on the inline news, I wouldn't know how many of these had been defeated. Ooh, Rock Breaker does decent damage. But again, you take decent damage. So I don't know why you go with Leftovers, I do believe. Yeah, I don't know why they don't post it. Again, they're posted on Pokemon Japan, but you know, I don't read Japanese, so it's useless for me for them to be posted there. I mean, the one thing I do like about this Drain Punch strategy is you do keep yourself healed up. The one thing I don't like with this strategy is teammates who bring Pokemon that aren't amazing. And is that a freaking advert as well on David's Pokemon? Did I read that correctly? I keep wanting to check it, but again, in this situation, it kind of feels like I'm the only one doing any kind of actual damage to this thing. I'm trying to see what it is, but it's not working. Hey Monty, how are you doing? Hope you've had a good week. Hope you're doing well. Been a little while. Not seen any artwork. There it is. It is an advert, and these people are going to take credit for my KO. The only one who can do damage is me. Tired as usual. I mean, it's the end of the week. Kind of the perfect time to be tired, isn't it? Right, if we don't get this... Okay, I was gonna say, if we don't get this, I'm gonna be annoyed. I've been sitting here for ages waiting to attack, but it's not letting me attack. Does Make It Rain work like Payday? Mimikyu... Charge Bug. That's it. Ooh. Capture. Middle stage fletchling, Inkay, Milcery. Meh. Not the best. Not the best outbreaks at the minute. I mean, there's Famfi. Not amazing. Yeah, busy July. You've been in treatment too, so that keeps you occupied a lot. I think it's starting to show progress. Well, that's good, Monty. I'm glad it's doing better. Alamar's cool shiny? Yeah, maybe. But I don't want to spend ages shiny hunting. Okay, maybe. You might need that one for the next game. What next game? I'm going to have a look. It won't hurt. I've done good parades today. Won't hurt to do a little bit of shiny hunting. Let me quickly, don't worry, I'm not doing anything. Am I remembering that generation correctly? I am. Oh yeah, it would be easy to spot. It would be super easy to spot. I was worried it might be a difficult one to spot. It won't be. It'll be super obvious. Which is good. And a shiny snow run. Nice. I hope it's female, because I do like shiny Frostlass. I don't have one yet. Maybe I do need to do some shiny hunting today as well. I've already Pokemon in so long. I mean, I don't blame you, Monty. I go through... I mean, obviously, you've had a good reason to kind of miss out on it for a little while. If you do anything Pokemon related, it might be smart to go on to Mystery Gifts and claim the Mystery Gifts that are live at the minute, because you can get free shiny. I'm not addicted to frickin' shinies. I don't know if there's any shinies around here. Shiny Frostlass? Oh, goodness. Now you're going to make me search. Now I've got to find out. Now I've got to know what Gen Frostlass is introduced. I don't think it was first gen, was it? Was it really Gen 4? Premiere or Dive? Hoping to return as an artist by the end of the year, but you have no official timeline on it, sadly. Hoping you can manage to get hands on the Switch 2 they're releasing for ZA. The problem I have with that Switch 2 is, as far as I'm aware, it is not custom. It is just a standard Switch 2. It's just a standard Switch 2 with the game. This is high level, isn't it? Get out of here. Okay, I didn't think that was going to work quite that well. Oh well. I almost forgot I had... No, I didn't almost forget. I think I did forget I had Shroom with me. I'm sitting there going, God, I don't think I'm gonna... I can afford an attack on this. It's so difficult when they're so deep in the water to tell if it's shiny or not. I mean, I don't know. I saw the box art. I saw the box, and it was just that. It was just, it seemed like it was non-special. Pokemon, let's have a look. ZA, because I'm intrigued. Switch 2. Yeah, so I can see it on an English retailer, and it looks like it is just a default console with the game. It doesn't look like there's any special artwork for the console or anything like that. Does that mean that's the case? No, definitely not. But to me, that's what it just looks like. It is. It's really sad. But I think it does mean you get the game for slightly cheaper because of how they're doing the console bundles. Because again, it was a similar thing with Mario World, right? Was that if you bought the Mario World bundle, you'd get Mario World slightly cheaper than if you bought the console plus Mario World separately. It's probably going to be a situation like that. If you plan to buy the game with the gift cards you got for Christmas, so you're set there. Well, yeah, why not, Monty? Why not? Oh, it's Chikorita. I was wondering what that was. Oh. How'd you unlock Flying on Coridon? It's a post DLC thing. I can't remember exactly. I think it has something to do with a character at the Canyon Plaza. As far as I'm remembering correctly, but it's been a while, and I'm not Google. Or, you know, YouTube, the other massive search engine that you are currently watching on. No other Nintendo games you currently want. It's not like your port on Switch has room anyway. I mean, that's the problem. In my opinion, if you're just a standard gamer, you don't need the Switch 2. Like, okay, yeah, it performs a bit better. But, like, that's really all it has going for it at the minute. Like, okay, Donkey Kong Bonanza, cool. It's like a 20-hour game to complete. My typical guideline for buying games, and I say typical because it's not the case with every game, is kind of like I like to achieve about an hour of gameplay for each, you know, kind of dollar I spend on the game. You know, so it's like, for me, I'm okay spending a little bit more for pre-ordering ZA and getting the bundle and whatnot, primarily because of the fact that I know I'm going to play the hell out of it. Donkey Kong, I'm not a huge Donkey Kong fan. You know, like, it's not a situation where I'm like, yeah, I'll buy the game and play it, you know, loads. But I just didn't want to take the risk on it. Didn't buy an original Switch until like a few years after. Yeah, see, but for me, I bought one very quickly. I think I waited a few months, but I got it in the release year because I got the 2017 model. Or yeah, I waited maybe a year. I can't remember. What I do remember is Xenoblade Chronicles came out. I was watching a streamer play the game. I stopped watching the streamer play the game, bought the game, bought the Switch, and then played the living hell out of it. And that was kind of my reasoning for buying it. And then my excuse for buying the Switch 2 was I stream, it makes sense to do it. Because, you know, better performance and whatnot. Looks better, whatnot. Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Having adult money is definitely a godsend when it comes to being able to buy things that are cool and unique when they come out. Technically, I haven't bought the Switch 2 yet. In case you're wondering how that works, I put it on PayPal credit and I got 4 months to pay it off 0%. But well, before I start having to pay interest on the payment. And then as of the end of this month, then I technically own it. I kind of do want to now maybe go and check SnowRun. I'm not going to worry about like specifically hunting. I think I'm just going to do a fly around and then maybe go and do another raid. The one thing I wish you could do, and maybe someone does know how to do it, but I don't. I wish I could expand the mini-map a little bit more. It just feels incredibly zoomed in, and I wish it was just a little bit bigger. Yeah, it's not going to be exclusive, but for me personally, I'm getting it on the Switch 2 because of the fact it will perform so much better. That was, again, it was a little bit concerning because obviously it was like in between console releases, there's a high likelihood that it was going to be an exclusive, but because I can see either zoomed in or completely zoomed out. I think it depends on the area where you are, because I think in Kitakami, because it's a smaller map, it goes of the mindset of, God damn, you can get so many more Pokemon in these viewpoints now. It goes, you know, you must be pretty close because of the fact it's a small map, whereas, you know, the other way, it's a bit more intense. Okay, I'll be honest. Maybe I'm not against outbreak hunting in this new version when you're in an area like this and you can just like quickly and easily reset the outbreak. Then you're just seeing the outbreak Pokemon. That's the only reason you want one, is better running Pokemon. Yeah. No, 100%. And again, let's be real. 95% of people, it running better isn't justified for the cost. Especially, I'm gonna bring it up, but like especially in this market, you know, where money is a bit more of a concern for a lot of people. You know, where it's like, okay, we have to be smart with it. You don't need a new Switch because you got a Switch at home. What does it change? Not a lot. It makes Pokemon run better. It's not worth the upgrade cost, in my opinion, if you're getting it just for improved Pokemon. Obviously, for me, I used it as a reason to buy it because of the fact I stream. So it just runs better. Looks better, you know. For me, it kind of looks a bit better. It just performs better. But I'm not going around being like, you need to buy it. It's a must-buy item, because realistically, it's not. Consoles and things like that are very much a case of they're not necessities, and I don't think they're bad purchases, but you need to get your money's worth out of it. PS5 is definitely worth every cent because it runs everything and more flawlessly. Not sure the Switch 2 will have the same performance. Oh no, it definitely won't. Switch 2 definitely won't have the same performance, but at the end of the day, again, I mean, I've been putting off for the longest time buying a PS5. I don't need a PlayStation 5. I bought the PS4 towards the end of its life cycle for a couple of games, and that was it. And I was like, I want the PS5, but then I'm also just like, I don't need a PlayStation 5. I bought an Xbox Series S because this was before they started doing all of the cross-play between Xbox and PC. And I was like, okay, if I want to play games with my family, that makes the most sense because it's a cheap console. And, you know, I pay for Game Pass Ultimate so I can get, you know, games on PC and on Xbox for one monthly payment. So it's like, you know, I get the same selection of games. But now it's cross-play, you know, for most games, I'm just like, yeah, I don't need it. It's not a necessity anymore. Am I getting rid of it? No. Will I probably get rid of it maybe one day? But I mean, it wasn't that expensive. I've spent more on useless stuff. I can guarantee you that. And you know, I won't get a huge money for it, but again, I was like, maybe I'll get a discless PS5, but even then, like, it wasn't that much, not that much cheaper, and I definitely don't want a PS5 Pro, so that won't be happening anytime soon. But, you know, in the end of the day, it is what it is. Now, I will well, no, I won't apologize, but I will make sure that everyone is aware. VODs, once they finish as streams, will now be having ads put on them pretty much as soon as the stream ends. So just so people are aware, if you were enjoying watching the VODs ad-free, I do apologize. That is now changing. Unfortunately, there is nothing you can do to stop it, because I don't even think memberships help with that, which I wish they did, but they don't. But yeah, so just so everyone is aware. Again, will I get huge money from it? Definitely not. But, you know, it'll just help keep things ticking. Did get a discount thanks to your job, and you didn't pay full price. That I'm jealous of. Although I say that, I have a similar situation with me buying computer tech, PC hardware. I get a discount from my work whenever I want to get anything. So, you know, it's the same kind of thing. Hold on. Do Pokemon now spawn when you're outside of town, when you're in town? Or I think this whole area counts as road, maybe. Because every time, it's just like they're still there. And I think these are the same Pokemon that were there previously. Interesting. Get 10% off anything you get on Amazon. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, that's really good. Yeah, why not? Why not? But yeah, I'm super busy this weekend. Oh god. Kind of forgot how busy I was. Ooh. Busy the whole weekend. Oh, there's one. Right, gender guess. I'm going to guess male because that is just my luck. Oh no, female. Ooh, I don't think it's tiny. It's definitely small, but I don't think it's tiny. I definitely feel like, though, that is the case for most purchases. For me specifically, I think I'm the same. It's like, oh, I have the money for this. Yeah, I'll get it. Oh, that was weird. Why was it nighttime? Was that Spore? I wonder... I think it does have takedown, doesn't it? I kind of need to catch it this turn. Oh my god. I feel like that's a tiny snow runt. You may have gotten the money off if you waited. Yeah, that's true. Teeny tiny sea dot. I wish they made it so if you bred a tiny Pokemon with like a tiny Ditto, you could end up with a tiny egg. Like if I had a mini Pokemon and I bred it with a mini Ditto, I wish that I could, you know, hatch mini Pokemon. Annoyingly, I think they come out as regular size from eggs no matter what. I don't think this is a tiny Snorunt. I do think Snorunt could be a lot smaller, but I'm kind of intrigued to see. Smaller than average. Nothing wrong with that. Get it in the box. And then swap Shroom and hands around. Seller is packing the order. Yeah, I didn't mean to buy that. I didn't think they were going to accept my offer, but they did. So now I bought stuff. Oh, I can say it now because he's gone. Yeah, I bought a Terrastal not Terrastal Festival, a Torterra. Low population graded Torterra for my brother. The only problem is it's a 2024 card, so there's still likely going to be more that will get graded, but it's still relatively low population. 251 graded cards of its type. Pretty good though. Pretty happy with that. Need to get out of bed, but it's too comfortable right now. Well. The problem of getting out of bed. I never want to leave my bed. Part of me really wants to forge a path forward where I'll end up being able to do full-time streaming, just so I can sit on my ass and lay in bed for way longer than I need to do. Way longer than feasible. Refresh, baby. Nope. I was gonna say, this is the part of the stream where I should beg for likes on the stream, but I don't think I need to. There's 5 people here, there's 4 people that have liked, and that's more than enough that I'm happy with. It's silly. It's silly. I know a lot of streamers do it, but I kind of don't care. Okay, really not going well. Let's smash that like button. Yeah, exactly. Smash it into oblivion. Do I end up starting to do like goals on the stream? I've seen that on a lot of streams, but I've never understood the reasoning behind it. I feel bad asking for likes and being like, can you guys like the stream? If I'm not providing something that makes it worthwhile. No, don't abandon the raid. No, don't abandon the raid. Ready to go. All ready to go. I get it. It drives engagement. Yeah, I don't understand it. I don't get it. Eyes confused. Eyes confused. Watch reminder? No, don't care. I'll be honest. I don't think. Oh, what was that? Oh yeah, I know it's been posted. I got the email about it. Just keep going, just keep going. Oh, I keep meaning to mention that. Okay, I need to end stream a little bit early today. You'd appreciate the reminder. The thing is, right, is that a lot of streamers have it pinned in their streams. A lot of the streams I've watched, not all of them, a lot of the ones on YouTube are very much a case of like, hey guys, or welcome into the stream. We got a like goal of X likes. And I'm like, ooh. But, I don't really care. God, see, is he streaming on Twitch now? Okay, now he doesn't have it pinned. The one time that I was like, oh, he's gonna have a like goal pinned, there's not a like goal. But still, he has done it in the past, and I did find it quite annoying. So yeah. Tend to ignore the million YouTube notifications, the millions of notifications you get from YouTube and other things all the time. By the time you realize I'm streaming, it's ended. Yeah, I wish I could stream more. I wish I could stream longer. I really do, but at the end of a work day, unfortunately, 3 hours is kind of all I've got in me, and most days it's not even 3 hours. Most days it's a lot less than that. Which is a bit of a shame because I'd like to stream more, but I'm just so exhausted at the minute where I'm home, you know, it's been a little bit a stream, and that was that. Weren't able to join. is it with the eBays and being annoying? I mean, I don't blame you. I do wish I could stream longer. I wish I could just sit here for 6 hours a day and stream Pokemon stuff, but I value my sleep a little bit too highly. And I care for my job a little bit too much to start, like, sleeping 2 hours a night and then going into work. You know, I think it'd be a different story if I didn't care for my job. If I didn't care for my job, I would, you know, I'd sleep 2 hours a night and go in and just, you know, slowly work past while focusing more on YouTube. But I like my job. I don't need to do this as a full-time thing, so it's a shame. It's a shame. I wish I could spend more time on it. I really do. I also wish I could give, like, members more value from the memberships. Like, I'd like to do member streams, but the problem is there's not enough members for me to feel comfortable doing that, and then I'm just kind of sitting here streaming to 0 viewers, you know, for 50 odd minutes, and then one person comes in and then it's, you know, it's Greg. You know, but, you know, that's partly my own fault. You know, I haven't created a demand for memberships. You know, there's like not a need to become a member. There's nothing that's kind of like incentivizing people to become members. And that is, you know, that is primarily my fault, but why on earth is Jin Pao still not taking any damage? Am I just, like, missing something that's happening? Is someone healing it? Like, I feel like this was a loss from the get-go because someone wanted to use their shiny Chen, Wo-Chen. I've not been paying attention. Have I not been doing stuff when I should have been doing stuff? No, I refuse to believe it's me. I definitely think it's freaking Miraidon, and it definitely is Miraidon. I didn't even get to terrestrialize. Who does a raid where you're just getting absolutely beaten chronic? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a saint or anything, but, you know, my Iron Hands hasn't gone down once. I think every other Pokemon on the team has gone down at least 2 times. Like, when they say you can solo this raid, yeah, you can solo this raid if you have a semi-competent team, not if you have absolutely no one that is useful to your team at all, and everyone just keeps dying every other move. Don't need to watch that. Still need to watch that. Still keep that open. Still keep that open. Still keep that open. Go back to eBay. Refresh the page while I'm waiting. Okay, if I get 2 back-to-back where I can't join, I'm done trying to do terror raids today. I'll go see if I can get the see if I can go get the shiny Inkay. Oh man. Yeah, won't be able to join. Done with the raids. I did try. I've also downed a liter of water this stream, which was good. Would be nice just to fly just past and then just end up with a shiny Inkay. Man, I would go for Milcery. The problem is I already have a lot of Milcerys, and it's a minor visual on the shiny, right? Like you're primarily looking for the eyes. Yeah, I definitely can't be bothered to do that. I got to be bothered to do that. Let me also do that just so then I'm ready to capture. Man, I've got an addiction to picking up items. Would not mind another shiny Slowpoke. Definitely would not be a bad choice. If I end up with a shiny Popplio again, I'd be quite annoyed. Floating. Blossom has the ability to fly. Has the ability to fly. Yeah, you can find a couple of good outbreaks. I can redeem myself. That's good. You know what's the most annoying thing about this? This area is supposed to be an outbreak for Inkay. I've now seen 2 shiny executors. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get wild evolutions. KO it? No, I gotta catch one. I gotta catch one. I know you want me to, but I'm gonna try and catch it. Maybe I need to try a different Pokeball. I have Master Balls. Maybe this is what they were for. Maybe this is what they were saved for. Okay, I cannot spore this, right? Or can I spore this? I don't think I can because it's part grass, right? Yeah, I didn't think I could. I mean, the good thing is it doesn't have takedown. Try a luxury ball. Give it some luxury. No? Doesn't want that either. I don't think I can catch this. I might just end up KOing this. I kind of really want to now. I like the idea of just being positioned like this so you cannot tell what the... Can't swap that in so you can't see what the Pokemon is. I mean, other than the name. I think I want to KO it. Like, it doesn't have to be a critical capture, right? It doesn't have to be a critical capture. It just has to be a regular capture. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. To me, it feels like, in this game, if you don't get a critical capture, you don't get the capture. There we go. Yeah, nice get. I know you wanted me to KO it, Greg. If I get another one before I get a shiny Inkay, I'm only going to be marginally annoyed. Was an okay get. I'm a little bit annoyed in the Pokeball I got it in, but you know, there's not much I can do about that. If I get a third one, I will KO it again. Get a forest of them? I mean, at this rate, I might. Yeah, I probably will end up with a forester, knowing my luck. You train and evolve all of the ZA shinies now or in ZA? ZA support for home won't be available until a little while after release, right? 3 to 6 months, I reckon, after release. So if you're okay waiting that long, wait that long. We know that there's going to be some sort of online support for the game. It might be for battling. We don't know what. I would say do them now. But yeah, obviously the game's not going to release for a little while longer. Or what you can do, Greg, is you can wait and then shiny hunt the starter in ZA, because we know that's not going to be shiny locked at all. Pokemon Company don't like shiny locking starters, so you could do a shiny soft reset in that game until you get a shiny starter. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't like the leaks of, like, story stuff. I don't mind knowing if I can shiny hunt the starters or not before the game's release. Because I think that dictates kind of the way I play the game. Like, part of me is like, I mean, obviously I've got the Thursday, Friday off work, and then the following Monday as well. So potentially I will be streaming a lot of ZA on release weekend. There's the possibility that I just do a playthrough or over like the course of like 2 days and then just do shiny hunting. It's like, I don't really care what megas we get. I kind of want to be surprised and see them through official channels first. But like, in terms of shiny hunting, I'd like to know. But again, my brain is already kind of telling me it's going to be shiny locked. So I'm not holding out hopes for it. Hey Aiden, how you doing? I hope your Friday is going well, even. I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. What was my favorite shiny game to hunt in? Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus, I think, is my favorite to shiny hunt in. It is my favorite. The audio, the sparkles, it all makes to a wonderful hunting experience. Scarlet and Violet, very easy to shiny hunt in. But it is, you know, the current game, and you do end up with a lot of shinies when you do shiny hunt in these games. I was thinking maybe it's time to get a sandwich going, but I don't want to stream for another half an hour. I think I want to stream for like another 15-20 minutes. If I make another sandwich, then I'm locked into half hour. I think I'm going to try and do editing in the morning as well. Need feedback for shiny Charming BDSP. Oh, damn. I need to finish BDSP. I need to finish Shining Pearl. I really need to. That being said, I know how the game ends. See if there is a potential of a shiny Milcery, but I do have plenty of them. I don't know how to evolve shiny I don't know how to evolve Inkay in this game into Malamar. I remember in the original Switch, you had to turn or in the DS, it was something to do with leveling it up while it was upside down. But I'll be honest, that's all I remember. I don't know if it's the same in this game or not. Probably is, knowing my luck. You have to do that here as well. Damn. It's really cool mechanic. It is a really cool mechanic. I wish they did more unique evolution methods like that. I feel like I'm going to end up with a shiny Puplio before too long. Although a shiny Finneon would also be dope. Do you know Finneon is one of those shiny Pokemon, Pokemon that I've never gotten a shiny for. There's not a lot of Pokemon, but I'm pretty sure Finneon and Lemillion are high up on the list. Which is surprising, given how much I like their designs. I don't know what that was running towards me for a minute then. Yeah, I've not evolved one. That's a teeny tiny Inkay. I reckon that's a teeny. I'm gonna catch it because of the fact I like the idea of a mini Malamar. That is 100% a mini Inkay, so a mini Malamar. I wonder, can I stand up here? Oh, I can. Ooh, this would probably make Inkay hunting a little bit easier. Inkay can fly? No. What? Wait. Okay. So you can stand up there, but you can't climb up there. Yeah, that's not worth it. Look at how many. Look at how many Malamar there are. Potential Malamars. Okay. Okay, I think that's me done. I mean, you know, we got a good couple of raids in. I want to go and quickly check to see if this Malamar is tiny, this Inkay is tiny. I redeemed myself and caught the shiny tree, so that is good. I KO'd one, I caught one. We are even on shiny trees. So I'm at least happy with that. But let's go and see. Let's go and see. I'm pretty sure this is teeny. Pretty sure this is mini. If it's not mini, then they can be super tiny. But I'm like 99.9% certain it's mini. Yes, please. What? That's not mini. Hold up. Look how small this guy is. And that's not mini. He can be smaller than this. That's insanity. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Mate, it's so small. So small. Oh, either way, that is me done for this week. What a week it has been. I don't know what I'm doing yet Monday. I think it'll be a surprise either way, but I hope you will consider joining me then. I hope everyone has an amazing weekend. Sorry for the stream being so much shorter today. And I will see you all later. Have a good one, everyone. Enjoy Good luck with all your hunts. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye.